guys, welcome to
Bus or Buns, the cooking show where I, Chloe,
and me, Hannah, cook a new recipe
with a new star
every week. This week we're gonna do a simple smash burger
with bacon wrapped green beans as the side. So let's get to it. Okay, I'm gonna start cutting the pickles and cutting the tomatoes.
And I'm gonna start with the bacon wrapped green beans. So I'm gonna cut and wash the green beans.
They smell good?
Hey Buzz, those stink.
I think it's...
Green beans need to be washed, yeah?
Yes, wash the green beans.
Now the green beans are washed, so I'm gonna cut the tops off and wrap them in bacon.
Okay, I'm gonna slice this tomato. I'm not great at slicing tomatoes, so we'll see how this goes.
I'm honestly not either, so. Do you think the bottoms need to be cut off? Or just the tops? Where did the other part that I just cut off land?
On your knife?
No.
Well, you just wiped it right there.
Well, I put that one there. I'm talking about the other one.
Oh, I don't know then.
I cut a bunch off.
Yeah, slap.
I did. Not really.
Okay, we got our sliced tomatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and save this for later.
What if one of us just like chopped our finger off?
Okay, that's not.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, I set the tomatoes off to the side, and I'm gonna start slicing our pickles. Ooh, what a slice.
What?
So I'm a really good pickle slicer if you can't tell.
Well, I'm taking 18 eons to cut the green beans. That was me being outside the video for a second, but now I'm back.
Okay, so my pickle slicing skills are improving.
They're
ever so slightly.
I'm still cutting the green beans.
Why is this so hard?
Our guest star is going to be really happy.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Anna.
Bus or buns? I've come up with a different strategy for cutting the green beans.
And I've come up with a different strategy for the pickles. I'm going with like a fish filleting technique. It seems
going well.
to be working quite well, actually.
My new technique for the green beans is also working much quicker. Is it? Oh no!
It doesn't get off school till 12:30.
12:30?
2:30.
Okay, that one
So,
looks good.
looking back on these pickles, and there's 3 good contenders. Okay, what if I fillet this one a little? Hey, don't eat the prep.
I'm adding the green bean scraps back into the bowl so that they can be thrown away, and I'm going to set these off to the side while I prep the bacon. All right, time for the bacon.
Ooh, that was a good one! It's looking good. Here, I'll get you a baking sheet. Okay, she's working on those. We have all of our toppings prepped and ready. We did not mention, but these are actually going to be lettuce wrapped smash burgers. So I'm going to go ahead and prep the lettuce. Okay, so I'm going to take off the outside pieces of this, and then I'm going to go ahead and wash it. And we'll prep some pieces for our burgers.
I'm still wrapping the green beans.
And I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 375. Okay, while that's preheating, I'm going to get back to cutting our lettuce up, preparing that.
The green beans are done. The rest of the bacon we're going to cook up to use on top of the burgers.
Okay, now we've got our tomatoes, pickles, and lettuce all prepped. These will go in. I think we're going to create a little glaze to put on top of these. And those will go in the oven, and we'll start maybe our smash patties.
Sounds like a plan. I'm going to go ahead and move these over to the oven.
We'll wait for that to preheat, and while that's preheating, we're going to work on our little glaze for those. What we're going to do is some butter, minced garlic, and then a few spices, onion powder, salt and pepper, and paprika for a little kick. Okay, we're doing about 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. We're gonna go ahead and pop this in the microwave and get it melted.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this into the sink.
So our butter is melted. I'm thinking we'll do about a teaspoon, maybe 2, of minced garlic. Like a heaping teaspoon.
I'm gonna add a little bit of paprika.
So
Some
paprika, pepper,
salt, and onion powder.
Okay, this is all mixed. We're gonna go ahead and add a little brushing to each of our green bean bundles. Okay, so those are all brushed up. We'll go ahead and move those back to the oven. I think we're actually gonna put them in, the oven's not quite done preheating, but we'll put them in a little bit early to kind of soften the green beans up a little bit.
While those are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking the bacon for the smash burgers. All right, those pans are preheating. We're gonna start forming the burgers.
Yes.
Could care less.
Okay, she's cooking the bacon back there. I'm gonna go ahead and mash up our ground beef and put some seasonings in it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add our meat to a bowl. I'm gonna go wash my hands and grab our seasonings. Okay, so I went ahead and gathered onion powder, garlic powder, and some pepper. I'm gonna add that in there and mush it all together. Mush it. Okay, we're gonna add our pepper in. Some onion powder. And a little bit of garlic powder. Okay, so it is completely frozen in the core.
Still?
Well, that's a straight ball of ice.
In there on defrost.
This is a metal bowl, hun. And then we're gonna explode.
Put it in a glass bowl.
Okay, the beef is all combined, so we're gonna go ahead and start a 20-minute timer because the oven just reached temperature. So we're gonna go ahead and let those cook for about 20 more minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and separate it into 3 separate sections, and then from there, I'll separate each of those sections into 2, so we can have 2 patties per burger. Okay, I have my first section. I'm gonna go ahead and break this into 2, so these will be 2 separate patties for 1 burger. I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the rest of these as well. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move you guys over here so you can come cook with us. So, I'm gonna go ahead, Hannah's gonna keep cooking the bacon, and I'm gonna go ahead and start on our smash burgers.
Okay, the bacon's all cooked, so we're gonna go ahead and set that in the microwave to stay warm.
Okay, we're gonna throw our first patty down and put down a piece of parchment paper first and smash it down with our spatula.
Let it smash like hard. I'm gonna go to the edge too.
Trying to get these guys nice and flat.
That's good.
Okay.
So that might have been too far. That's okay.
No, it's a smash burger. It's smashed. Okay, we're gonna let that cook for a little bit and we'll come back when we're flipping it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and flip our patty. We're gonna go ahead and put a piece of cheese on this one and let that melt for a little.
Alright, so our timer just went off for the green beans. I'm gonna check those now. They're looking pretty good. Alright, we're gonna turn the heat off and let them keep cooking a little bit.
We're gonna go ahead and set that one off to the side and start on our next one. Okay, we're gonna let this one cook up a little bit too.
Are you okay?
No.
No.
Okay, we're gonna add a piece of cheese to this one. We're gonna let this one finish cooking and we'll do the rest and we'll come back when we're finished with all of them. Okay, we're gonna put the last piece of cheese on the last burger let that melt, and then we're gonna go back over there to assemble our burgers.
All right, the green beans are out of the oven. And we're gonna start assembling them with the burgers.
Okay, so we're gonna start with a small bit of lettuce for each burger. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and add our patties onto our lettuce. Then we're gonna go ahead and add 1 tomato to each and a couple pickles. Okay, now we've got our lettuce on all of our burgers. We're gonna go ahead and add a couple bacon wrapped green beans to the sides. Okay, we've got our burgers with our sides. We're gonna go ahead and get little sides of some condiments, and then we'll get ready to meet our star. Okay, we had some technical difficulties, so if it looks a little bit different, that's why. We're gonna go ahead and add a scoop of mayonnaise and some ketchup to each one of these bowls. We're gonna go ahead and mix these up, and we'll get ready to meet our star.
Okay, everything's plated and we're ready to meet our guest star.
So, drum roll please. My brother Keaton! Take a seat!
Today we have a lettuce wrapped smash burger.
With bacon wrapped green beans. So, let's dig in. Go ahead. Ready?
Pretty good.
So, let's hear it. Is it
Bus or buns?
I'm gonna have to go with bus.
Yeah!
Woo!
Okay, we all finished our meals and we thought it was really good.
That recipe was 100% keto friendly and gluten free.
Thank you for letting me be your first star.
Of course. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment.
Hit
Good
that
night.
notification bell.
Bye! Am I an idiot? Say no, even though I am.
No.
I have said that 485 times now. Golly gosh.
Good thing they did this to your camper this time.
I love cheese.
Open again. Yep.
Tough luck. Okay, we'll put it on top of my pickle so it doesn't trigger.
Thank you for letting me be your co-star.
Nope.
Good night.
just the start. Good night! Bye!